All right, our next reader is Siri Gurudev from the Playwriting Court.
Yo, I'm so scared, seriously. Okay. Love you. Okay, for visual description, I'm a 5'3" non-binary person with a black hair and an undercut. I'm wearing creamy purple pants and a black oversized t-shirt that says "Protect Trans Folks." Okay, and I am wearing glasses too. Whew. Okay, so I write in different genre, and I keep trying to figure out where to situate my writing. So I read this excerpt as part of a new play to my cohort, but I will read it here as an essay because it is, because it happened to me. It also felt very pertinent given the iconography around us, Jesus, and me being a former Catholic and now what you would call a modern mystique. So here we go. In 1998, when I was 11 years old, I witnessed a live exorcism in my local church in Bogotá, Colombia. It was early in the morning, and we were doing a cenacle, praying the rosary together. We were next to the altar. The energy was powerful as we felt the intensity of devotion. All of a sudden, the flowers, I think daisies, started moving by themselves in a big, exquisite vase. It was a gentle movement like a swing, but clearly noticeable and impossible for a lifeless flower. The movement hypnotized me while people start crying and praying out loud, "Gracias Dios, un milagro." Soon after, the priest, Padre Germán Darío Acosta, entered the front door with a woman in her 80s, whom I recognized because my mom, a professional nurse, would apply her medicine and take me with. The father went up to the altar. The lady stayed, moving awkwardly at the stairs. We were silent. The father asked, "What is your name?" And the lady would answer with a voice different from hers, in words made of a language I did not know. "What is your name?" he kept yelling, as the woman started twisting and sinisterly laughing until she fell to her knees. The father kept reciting prayers until visible, tiny, white worms and slime came out of the lady's mouth. Little by little, she recovered her usual self while the father sprayed her with holy water. Someone came in and took the women. We left quickly. My mother did not say a word about what happened until 20 years later when I asked her if she remembered that moment in our lives. She nervously laughed and confirmed my story. Around this time, at the very same church, a statue of Virgin Mary started to cry real tears. I saw it with my own eyes. The Virgin was at the front of the main altar, and people would line up to see her closely. My mom and I made the line for hours. And when we got there, I raised my head, and I looked at her stone eyes, and fucking tears were coming out of her, softly sliding to the sides in slow motion. It was subtle, nothing cartoonish about it, just a mother quietly crying. Reflecting on this event, I kept asking myself, what really happened? What is veiled by the lens of Christianity imposed over the entire episode on everyone involved? What if her ancestors took her? What if the tongue she murmured was sacred? What if a message was delivered and taken away? What if the worms were energy in need of compassion and love to become something else? The spiritual is political. The spiritual is an episteme, it's a way to know the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Siri.